Welcome, Virgo. This is your monthly Lovescope reading for March 2015. Now we start with the Four of Pentacles. Now I see a lot of new energy, a lot of beautiful energy here, but this card on its own would speak of holding on to something that no longer serves a purpose in your life, or not being able to move past a certain thing in your life. It's really an energy of you are ready to go forward, that you do have the deep wisdom, the understanding to what it takes to walk into a new path of love. If you're in a relationship, it's how to make it more beautiful and better and more balanced. If you are looking to attract somebody in your life, then it is realizing just how special and beautiful and how unique and wonderful you really are, and allowing that light, that energy to radiate from you as you're out and about. And people will be attracted to you, to that light. So a beautiful energy to meet somebody new. Now we have the Death card, which is all about transformation, and the Eight of Swords, which is all about your thoughts, your perceptions. Okay, so maybe the transformation is understanding, getting a clarity about what needs to happen to fully embrace your definition of love, of what love should be in your life. Okay, it's your thoughts, it's your perceptions that are the only things right now that are holding you back from a beautiful transformation forward, of expanding a relationship, of stepping into a relationship. So it's taking the time out, especially at the beginning of the month, I would think, of looking at your perception of what love is, understanding it, looking at it through a different lens, or realizing what you thought you needed you don't really need, and what you really didn't think you needed you really do need. Because this is a very transformative energy. This is going to change the way you might view a relationship, or view what a relationship should be. We have the Star and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is who you are. So this card definitely speaks of what a beautiful person you are. This is really planning it forward. Who you want to step into when it comes to love going forward. How you find balance in a relationship. How you give your love. How you accept love. And it's seeing the big picture down the road, because we have the Star with it. So your goals and your dreams and your desires when it comes to love. So maybe it is expanding a love that's already there, growing it stronger. Maybe in some way you want to move, an expansion, or it could be an expansion of a family, I guess. It could be you decide to move in together. You decide to get married. You decide to take it to the next level, whatever the next level might be. It could be planning your future together. If you're in a relationship, there might be some serious conversations about how you are going forward together and making a plan. Maybe it's making the wedding list. But I see you like having this conversation, especially if you're in a relationship, you're having this conversation about growing old together and great-great-grandchildren. You know, it's the long-term plan. It's the long-term goals within the relationship. Maybe you're thinking of making a major move with the family. Now, I would say the energy, if you are single for these two cards together, is, you know, realize how beautiful and how wonderful you are. Have that self-confidence leading the way. Allow that light to shine in order to bring towards you your deep desires for love in your life, a relationship in your life. It's very possible. It's almost like it's conscious though this month. It's not something that just happens, and it's a very conscious thought process of where you are going in love and going towards the future. If you're in a relationship, then you are planning long term here. And if you are looking for a relationship, then you really just need to understand your qualities, your gifts. Okay? Um, Going back to the Four of Pentacles, right? Understanding your unique talents, your gifts, your beauty that you bring to the table. And having a self-confidence about that, bringing up your self-worth, letting that light shine. Ace of Wands and Queen of Swords. So this is, you know, aces are always new beginnings. So it could be a new beginning or a new beginning within a relationship. And the Queen of Swords. So it's really your, you know, you're going forward. You have ideas about what really brings balance into your life when it comes to love, what you really need in a relationship. And you're standing strong about who you are. Okay, very much the Queen of Swords. And she's the protector. You know, I always see her as the mother protecting the young, that she will not stop at anything if it comes to protecting what she loves and holds dear and has a passion about. Then there's just no stopping her. And I think you know, that's the kind of energy you have. You know now. The walls are gone, perhaps, okay? And the walls could be gone, right? Because we have the Ace of Wands here. So this is moving forward in your thoughts and how you want balance to come in, and how you want to grow within the relationship or grow into a relationship. What kind of partner you want to attract if you're single. What are some of the must-be's on the list, and what are some of the it doesn't really matter, and what are the absolutely nots? It's having almost like a detailed scenario. It's really knowing the whole picture and then going for it. Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands is you really standing in your truth, standing for who you are, making almost a declaration of what really needs to happen in your life in order to embrace love in its fullest ability in your life. Okay, Seven of Wands, Four of Wands. Strong foundations come in. The more you stand in your truth for who you really truly are and what you really need and want and deserve in a relationship, the more that's going to give you a solid foundation moving forward. And it could be just a declaration to yourself, or it could be to a partner if you're in a relationship. Let's pick you a Archangel Power Tarot card by Doreen Virtue. And whenever I use this deck, I don't like laying the card out ahead of time. It's like my confirmation deck. The other deck I use is the Mystical Dreamer. So I don't really see the walls being torn down, or not needing to be torn down, as much as you just really need to maybe change your perception, or your perception changes, I think, is more likely to occur, and a beautiful transformation happens. By the end of the month, you are standing very strong in who you are going forward. It's a time of conversations and expansions. Expansions of your dream for what you want in love. The Knight of Ariel. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. Well, that could be a Virgo. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. So there are people who love you, that are near you. And if you don't feel that, believe me when I tell you, your spirit guides and your angels love you very much. I love you very much. I've got your back. But they do, definitely. There's so much to accomplish. So it's like you're starting new beginnings. Okay, making a detailed plan. So maybe you are making that wedding list. Maybe you are planning for those great-great-grandchildren way down the road. Or maybe it's not so far in the distant future for you. He's like the knight in shining armor, and the angel is... What is she doing? She's planting the seeds of tomorrow. I'm standing in a field. It's cultivating dreams and cultivating wishes. And he looks very much like the knight in shining armor sitting there. So, you know, expect to walk into beauty when it comes to relationships. And keep your thoughts positive. Understand really just how much worth you have, how much value you have, how much you give in a relationship. And understand that you should demand what you want in a relationship, what it should feel like through your eyes. And have those conversations on how to make it more beautiful and more special and more wonderful going forward. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.